Hi there, Gemini. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me or us. I have my buddy here. Thank you so much for joining me for your August 2019 messages. So let's check it out. I apologize that the air signs are a little delayed. So I apologize, but let's check out what's going on with you. What's going on and what's going to happen for you for the month of August 2019. So Gemini, you know what I find very interesting for many of you throughout the month of August is that instead of looking at what is being presented to you, you want to see something deeper. You want to find the answers deeper. Whatever's being presented to you, what people are saying, what people are doing, I don't think you're really accepting it for face value. I think you're going more within as far as using your intuition to decide on things, how you feel about something, how you feel about several different things, which is a little different than what I think some Geminis are used to doing. I think there are probably a handful of you that like to use your intuition at times in order to determine what is truth, what is false. I don't think you're really questioning what is being presented in front of you, whether it's conversations, information that people are giving you. The way that they act, kind of like the posturing and behavior of those that are around you. I don't think what you're wondering is the credibility and authenticity of what these people are doing, saying, and acting. And therefore, because of that, you're using more so your intuition to determine the authenticity and credibility of what is being said and presented to you. I think you think that there's a lot of things kind of happening under the surface. Instead of doing like this over questioning in order to get answers, instead of doing that, I feel that you're going more so with your intuition, using your intuition. How do I feel about this? Let me observe what's going on or what's being said, and then piecing it apart. And tearing it apart in order to determine how you really intuitively feel about what is being said, what is being done, and how people are acting, kind of in front of you. Because I think you're questioning the credibility and authenticity of what is being presented in front of you. I'm not saying that this is bad. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. It could even be, let's say a doctor says, oh yeah, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to run some tests, and blah, 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 blah. And then you're like, okay, run some tests. You're thinking in your mind, like, run some tests. What the fuck do you mean by that? Like, is this something serious? And so instead of asking a lot of questions, or trying to overanalyze what a professional or an expert is telling you, you're like, how do I feel about that? What does my own wisdom, what does my own intuition and my own wisdom tell me, versus what you're not even believing an expert. Let's just say that. So let's take a look at the cards. Your central energy for the month of August 2019 is the Hermit in reverse. The energies that are surrounding you throughout the month is, we have the Three of Wands in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in the upright, the Sun card, hey, and the Two of Pentacles. So yes, I do feel that there is a lot of trying to decide, what do I think is right, what do I feel is correct, what do I think is going to work out best for me. That's how you're going to determine what you want to say, how you want to speak, how you want to react to what is being presented in front of you. I think intuitively you know that there's more information. There's something that may be hidden under the surface. That's why you are trying to really figure out, even with the Hermit card being in reversed here, that you're trying to shine more light on it instead of really probing in order to get answers. It's more so observation in order to create answers, or how you want to react to something, what you want to do, how do you want to respond to something. A card just flipped out, but I wanted to finish what I was trying to say before I look at it. But it is the Fool in reverse. So there is this kind of backpedaling a little bit. I think you know that a new beginning is approaching. Now, when there is a new beginning that is approaching, usually, there's this calculated risk. There's also thinking about what your next step will be. So I think you are trying to do that. And like I said, if what is being done or said, you're not really, I think you're almost questioning the credibility and authenticity of what you're seeing logically. In your logical mind, this is what is being presented to me. These are the opportunities that are being presented to me. But I know that a new beginning is coming. How do I want to take this? Where do I want to go? What will my next step be? That's going to be calculated. And instead of looking at the math of it, you're like, no, I'm gonna do like this intuitive kind of evaluation of things. But let's get an additional layer onto this. Gemini. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We have the Ace of Cups, the Hangman, the Chariot, the Ten of Wands, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So with, yes, okay, yeah. Sorry. I'm like, amen. Yes. Okay. So with your energy at the center of the reading here, with the Hermit being in reverse, we do have paired with it the Ace of Cups. So this is blessings from the universe. This is an offer of love. This is an apology even. I'm not feeling more so it's an apology. I feel more so that you are feeling the energies of the Ace of Cups. More so because this is because you're going intuitively. You're not over analyzing something. You're not asking too many questions that might irritate some people because you're asking too many questions. This is trying to understand and feel how the Hermit is shining his light over on the Ace of Cups. You want to figure out a way to feel whole, love for yourself, love for others, happiness, joy, peace. That's what everybody wants to achieve anyway. So within your own life, you are trying to find that. Despite some of the chaos that may be kind of swirling around you, other people's bullshit or whatever, that kind of distract you away from your happiness and joy. So I do like seeing that the peace is being offered to you from the universe. I think you're listening, you're collecting information, you are listening to your intuition, instead of what's going on, in front of you, really. I just see you kind of observing several different scenarios and people kind of acting or reacting, and instead of jumping in and starting to kind of probe to get more answers, it's more like an observation. When you look at, when you kind of step back and you just watch your 2 or 3 kids like bicker amongst each other, and it's almost like it's kind of funny to watch them because they're just bickering, and it's not like it's a full-on war, but that's the interactions between siblings. So it's almost like a nice kind of like smile. It puts a smile on your face because they're probably bitching to each other about some bullshit, or like somebody stole somebody's clothes, or like, no, that's mine, and they're kind of like, it's nothing crazy. It's just like, it's almost laughable. So you're just kind of observing that. So I kind of like that. I don't know why I even, for some of you it may be that. But paired with the Three of Wands in reverse is the Hangman. So if you were looking out, waiting for news, waiting for a payout, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for what is deserved, what you deserve, you're waiting patiently. With the Hangman too, you do want to show. Oh, sorry. Holy. Sir. Hey. Sorry. Hey, are you done? So I think what you want to do is Sorry, I'm going to pause this for just a second. Sorry, my dog was going off because the neighbor was grabbing their trash can and holy shit, like... Okay, so, I'm sorry. So if you were waiting for news to come in, if you're waiting for some kind of payout, reward, from the universe, I see you patiently waiting for it. I think you're also trying to just be happy with what you have. You are trying to gain perspective. I think you are trying to use either spirituality, and if you're religious, even, surrendering yourself to the higher power, as far as divine timing goes. I think you are not trying to force anything or any kind of like reward or messages that you were waiting for. You are waiting, you're patiently waiting, and in the meantime, while you're patiently waiting, you're enjoying what you have in your life and what is surrounding you. We do have paired with the Page of Pentacles is the Chariot. So after you are going to be waiting, you will receive news of victory for you, moving on, moving forward, progression forward. And with the Page of Pentacles as well, this is about value, restoring value. It's worth the wait. It's worth the wait is really what I want to say there. Because a lot of doors can open for you once you just kind of let go of forcing a particular outcome, forcing your reward to come in sooner, and allowing the God and the universe to kind of gift it to you at the right time. And so I think that's why you are kind of paying a lot more attention to what is going on around you, how people are acting, how people are responding to you. You are controlling your reactions, maybe because you've been impatiently waiting and waiting it for anticipation for some kind of news of money, or something of value. It is going to come. It is coming. It is worth the wait. Now the Chariot is, this is not some high-speed car. The Chariot is freaking heavy. So, when you got this boatload in the Chariot with your rewards, I mean, it will come a lot slower, and if you're just watching the time go by, crossing out the exit and crossing out the days on the calendar, I mean, it may seem even longer. So instead of that, what you're doing is you're being very happy with what you do have while you're waiting, but it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. Your rewards are coming because the Sun, paired with the Sun, we do have the Ten of Wands. So this is being very, very busy. This is joy and happiness, though. Even though there is a lot of busyness, maybe your schedule is kind of jam-packed, but there is a lot of joy to be had with your friends, your family, co-workers, just endeavors and projects that you have going on, and the friends, your acquaintances, and just people that you have, the energies that are circulating around you, is bringing you happiness and joy. It even alleviates some of this Ten of Wands kind of energy, some of the burdens that you may be overthinking about, that you feel that you're carrying alone. So while you're waiting in anticipation for your rewards to come in, I think you're a lot more focused with what's going on around you. A new beginning is approaching, and you're aware of that. You're aware that a new beginning is approaching, but you need to allow divine timing to kind of step in. So after you are juggling or going back and forth between pros and cons, like maybe I should do this, what do I do first, let me prioritize, we do have paired with the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. So you are on top of your game as far as, okay, this is what I'm going to do first. Right when you get the, you know, the reward, your victory, your start of a victory and a new beginning, that's when you're going to be like, okay, no, I know exactly what I'm going to do first. It's go time. But you are, you know, for the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles here, I feel more so that, you know, while you're waiting in anticipation, you think you have everything lined up. Like, okay, I'm going to do this first, and then it's going to be all systems go, and blah, 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 blah. And then when you finally get this new seed to plant for your victory, all of a sudden you're going to be the Queen of Pentacles, moving real slow. Like, no, wait, let me just make sure. Wait, with the Two of Pentacles here too. Wait, now that I received this, now I just wanna double check, triple check every priority that I had listed. So actually, once your reward comes in, you're gonna move a lot slower than you thought you would, which is fine. You're just, you know, the waiting in anticipation, you thought you could prepare for it, blah, 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 blah. You get it in, it's all G, it's divine timing. There's going to be lots of joy and happiness, and love, prosperity, and peace. And then once this comes in and a new beginning can start, your victory can begin. That's when you're going to be like, okay, wait, now I want to take it slow. I want to take it slow and make sure I do it right. And when I do it right, I want to do it right the first time. That's why there's this a little bit of deciding and juggling. But that I kind of like it. It's funny, and I look forward to you reaping the reward for your patience, especially. But Gemini, I am doing a pick a card for all 12 signs. It's 2 cards to pick from or to choose. So if you picked card number 1, it's Cancer. Very nurturing and loving energy. Cancer. So if you picked card number 1, check out the Cancer read. It may be very helpful. You may get some helpful information there if you check out the Cancer read and if you picked card number 1. So card number 1, Cancer. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. So card number 1, Cancer. So you may want to check out the Cancer read. If you picked card number 2, it's Aries. Card number 2, Aries. So if you picked card number 2, the Aries reading may be of assistance to you this month for August 2019. Are you fucking serious? Lord of mercy. So card number 2, Aries. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. So that is card number 2. If you picked card number 2, check out the Aries read. And it would be really cool if maybe one of these that you picked, Cancer being card number 1, Aries being card number 2, is either your rising sign or moon sign, or if you did check out these readings and then it led you back to your own reading, that would be even cooler. But I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful month. I think you will. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.